Hey there, friends. I want to share with you my first morning stretches that I do pretty much every day so that as soon as I start to move, I don't feel all hunched over and sore and crazy tight from the day before. So we start out, of course, you're laying in your peaceful slumber, the alarm goes off, and then the first thing I do is just slide right out of bed, land on my knees, and then come back like this. Rest my forehead against the bed. And that puts you in the perfect position for a modified child's pose. So you know what child's pose is already. My hips are already back, my knees are already a little bit apart, and my hips are settled into my ankles, but my arms are up, and that works great. So then anything you would do in regular child's pose, like just leaning back, or bringing your elbows up, and you can stretch both your triceps at the same time by doing this with hands in prayer pose, or by widening your arms, bringing one arm over, placing it on top of the other, and then leaning your hips to the other side. And then, of course, doing that on the other side. And I'm going really fast. You're going to go really slow when you do this next to your bed in the morning. And after I do a few child's pose modifications, then I come up a little bit higher and I do a cat-cow modification. So cat-cow, usually my hands are on the floor, but I'm just going to use elbows here. So round your back like a Halloween cat, and then open up your chest and eye gaze goes up. This is a great warm-up for your low back, just like child's pose is. And that's what most people complain about. My low back is sore. So if you start your day out by moving your low back gently, then that sets you up for a really good day. Then from here, I'm going to stand up and do a modified puppy pose. So arms are still on the bed, and then just lean way back. You can feel this in your arms, in your hamstrings, in your back, in your sides. And I like to move my hips back and forth here because then you can feel that stretch all the way down your sides. And you can just lean into that as much or as little as you like. And then notice when you start to get warmed up, then you're going to start bending your knees, because that intensifies the stretch and that feels so good. And then you're going to come back to the cat-cow pose, but now you're on your feet. So it's a little bit more intense. Eye gaze goes up for cow, and then round that back for Halloween cat. And go back and forth, breathing. Inhaling in cat. Exhaling in cow. And then from there, I'm going to step back just a little bit, bend my left knee, left hand stays on the bed, and then turn and twist to the side. Oh, open up your chest, pull that shoulder all the way back, stretch your pectoral muscles, and then do that again on the other side. And of course, you're going to go back and forth, and you do as much or as little as you have time for. So that's the way I get out of bed in the morning. Try that out and see if it makes a difference in your day. Have a great one.